Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. So glad you guys are here. Today I've already taken it out of the box, but I have it still wrapped up. I got a bunch of ColourPop, and I thought, I'm excited for spring. So I thought, you know what, let me share with you some of the products that I purchased. I think I got most of it from the spring release, the spring collection that just came out. So yeah, I bought a Bloom On bundle of lip products. I have another bundle that says thanks a bunch. I've got a Spring Fever So Glassy Heavy Petal Eyeshadow and Bloom Service Cleansing Balm. I love cleansing balms. I am about halfway through my Clinique one right now. That stuff's expensive. Like, I got the big one accidentally. I thought I was getting the smaller one. It was like 38 bucks and it ended up being ringing up as like 54, and I was like, what? Doesn't smell bad. This is about the same size as the pharmacy ones, which is my favorite, the greens cleansing balm. So I'm excited to have this. I'm not going to use this right now. I'll use it after I'm done with my Clinique stuff. But that was one of the things that I picked up because I felt like I needed more of them. All right, because I don't have any blushes in here, we're gonna just use something else. I think I might have a ColourPop blush handy. I did pick up, looks like 3 eyeliners, the Heavy Petal palette. I've got a lip gloss and 4 Luxe lipsticks. Pull these out here. 4 Luxe lipsticks. So definitely don't have any cheek products. You know what? I think I'm gonna use my OG contour. I picked up one of these at Marshall's recently. Actually, you know what else I found there? Crazy to think. But I found a Pat McGrath eyeliner. It's in my purse right now. I don't have it conveniently located to use, but all right, let's take some of my OG chocolate matte contour bronzer type thing. I use it more as a contour than I do bronzer because I think it's a little too cool toned, but I love this product. Yeah, and it still has that chocolate smell to it. This is my favorite one. I do have one of these, but it's downstairs. I love the packaging, feels nice, and because I still have a broken ankle, I haven't been kind of shopping my own stash as much. I'll get back into doing those here pretty soon. Actually, the funny thing is when I last shopped my stash that I did was all Pat McGrath, and they're all downstairs, except for I think 2 palettes that I picked up while I was busted. All right, so I'm glad I have this. I did start with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, Beautiful Skin Foundation. I had that on already. I feel like I got a little bit more shape. Let me find my blush. I knew I had one up here. And I'm just going to use that same bronzer blush and grab this. This is the Flirt Alert Pressed Powder Blush. And we'll just kind of pink up the cheeks a little bit. Oh, I'm so glad I got that bronzer. It's been so long since I've had that. Well, I mean, I still have it, but it's just downstairs. I haven't been able to use it. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like probably one of my favorite bronzers of all times. And I don't even mind that it's, you know, chocolate scented. All right. Definitely blush abuser. I do have natural light on natural light that I'm working with you guys right now, so it's not spectacular. Okay, I think these are all eyeliners. It says cream gel liner. Can we use these both for lips or eyes? It depends on the color, huh? So we got a bright purple. That's fun. Got kind of a bronze color. Love this. Love this for a variety of reasons. A little bit of sparkle on next to a brown eye is really beautiful. Oh, and then a copper one. Super pretty. Okay, these are fun shades. That must be why I bought them, because I thought they would be fun shades. And then the lip products, there were 4 in this bundle, so let's take a look at these really fast. Since I'm not going to be able to use any of those as a lip liner, we're going to have to bullet in the second one. So the only thing I don't like about these is that you kind of forget sometimes what shade you purchased, because the gold packaging is so beautiful. That's a lovely shade. Super excited about that. Can I read the label? That one looks like it says Pink Bouquet, maybe? This next one is Bloom Time. So let's take a look at this. Bloom Time. A little warmer. Okay. I don't know what direction I'm going with eyes today. Maybe I can match it up based on here. I think this is called Fleur You. Fleur as in like the French word for flower. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, it's been a while since I've done a dark, you know, kind of wine colored or berry colored lip. It'd be fun to play with a couple of these, right? So that must be in the last one. Oh, this is Fleur You. That one must have been Tulip Season. All right, I wouldn't have known that based on the little scribbles on the end of the packet here. So this is Fleur You. Sorry about that. Made a mistake here, I didn't mean to. And that one's super light. Okay, so I can absolutely see layering a couple of these to get the right lip look that I want, kind of a little bit more of a contoured look. And then I also picked up one of the So Glassy lip glosses, and this is in Spring Fever, and that looks like a perfect everyday. Oh yeah, love that. It's like a nude, clear, like hint of color without being like super opaque. All right, so I don't have a lip liner that came with this. Let me see what I have conveniently located. Do I have a ColourPop one here? Probably not. Don't, but I have one from Dose of Colors. Well, I'll just use this one. I do have some, like a lip plumper on from, it's like a Makeup Revolution one I had on from earlier. So let me wipe that off. Probably shouldn't have used my sponge to do that, but I'll clean it before I use it again. All right, any old random nude colored lip liner, I guess. And while I don't mind using ColourPop's lip liners, this one from Dose of Color is actually really nice. I think this came out during the Truffle collection. All right, which one of these lips should I do? I think I want to take the lighter one right here in the center. Love that. And then I think I want to try, you know what, maybe I'll use the first one that I used on the outside. Love that. Love, love, love. So I used this shade right here and this one right here, these two outer ones. And I would absolutely thrilled with this. Let's put a little gloss. No, let's wait on the gloss. Let's put the eyeshadow one. So the Heavy Petal, I haven't bought a ColourPop eyeshadow palette, I feel like, in a while. And I don't, you know, purchase all of their releases for a while. I purchased quite a bit of them. I've got a huge ColourPop collection. I love ColourPop. It feels so nice and comfortable and familiar when you do use it. And I thought this was actually a really lovely, pretty palette. We've got this kind of iridescent lilac color. This is a beautiful purple shade. We've got a couple tans that look very similar to each other, like an inner corner highlight, a little mid-tone shade, a darker shade. This one almost looks like it's got a little bit of a green or a kind of a, I don't know, it's like a duochrome. Yeah, this is a pretty palette. So I'm not gonna do 3 looks right now. I'm gonna just do one because I've got something else. I've got to go run some errands and I want to film some other stuff too. My hair's almost dry. We'll let it get curly today. So let's take this little travel mirrors. These two are super similar. I don't even know if you can tell. Let's get it to focus. These two right here. This one seems like, is it maybe a little bit more pink than this one? So it's called Peony, and then one's called Floral Feels. Let's try Peony. I'm just gonna take the Peony one. And I don't have any eyeshadow primer on, but I did take my foundation on my sponge and just kind of ran it over my eyelids, but it's been on there for a little while now. I am not typically a pastel kind of eyeshadow wearer. It's not my first choice, which is probably the reason why I miss a lot of the spring releases, because it seems like they're very Easter Jordan almond, you know, heavy. But I was feeling in the spring mood when I saw this. I'm like, yep, blooms, I'm all about it. I'm so ready for spring, you guys. Part of it is because spring means that I'll be walking, and I'm so close right now. When I'm filming this, I'm within a week of being able to put some serious weight on it and actually be in a walking boot. Best of my ankle. If you guys missed that part, I broke my ankle in a couple different places. January, Friday the 13th of all things. Okay, that's actually fine as a transition shade. I have 0 issues. It shows up. I lose most of it, but it's still a good transition shade for me. I'm gonna take this mid-tone brown, and we're gonna just go a little bit below into my crease just to kind of give it a little bit of depth. I've got the same brush. This is one from Persona Cosmetics. It came in their Color Theory kits. And it was the only, well, I got 2 because I bought 2 Color Theory kits, but these are the only Persona brushes I have. Yeah, I love this. Now, I almost feel like this color story probably could have been done in like a 6 pan, maybe a 9 pan. Yeah, we could have done this in a 9 pan as opposed to a 12. I think would have been just fine. I might have gotten rid of one of these 2. I like these shades. Maybe the copper and maybe this kind of gold. Maybe I would have lost like these 3. I don't know if it's really copper, and kept this one that one, yeah. If I were to do this again in like a 9-pan, not me doing it, like I didn't build this, just me playing here. All right, I'm gonna take the dark brown and we're gonna do a little liner slash smudge trick with it. So I'm starting at the lower edge of my lashes and I'm bringing it up from here. And that'll get me the end of my little wing here. If I were to do any kind of wing, this is about the way I would do it. Still feels awfully low. We're gonna have to blend this up. It's not perfect, but it gives me the beginning placement of it. And we'll do the same thing over here. And bring it over to the eyelashes, and then we'll do some blending. That's a beautiful color. It's nice and dark and rich enough. Yeah. Okay, now we're blending it up into the crease a little bit because I don't need it to be like an actual wing. I just wanted to get it to the outer corner of my eye. Typical ColourPop formula, 0 issues. 0 issues so far. I'm so glad I have this, you guys. I feel like it's been a while since well, I know it's been a while since I bought a ColourPop spring palette. I think I got a spring blooms one a couple years ago, and it's great. This is just a super easy daytime look so far. I could absolutely take this palette for a work trip. It would give me what I would need for work, as well as something kind of fun for the travel days, or if I do anything after hours. I'm already feeling like this is a nice little everyday fun. It's a weekend that I'm actually filming this. I'm not getting ready for date night. I'm just gonna get ready to go run some errands with my husband. And this feels light and pretty, and I don't have any concerns at all. I just picked up a little bit more of that dark brown. Just kind of bring it up a little bit more. That one's called potting soil. Kind of makes sense. See, now I want to just start growing stuff. All right, you guys, that's it for that. Let's take a little bit of Feeling Grounded, which is this kind of purple shade right here. A little dry on the finger. I think it's a satin formula. I probably could have just done it with a brush and it would have been fine. I'm just gonna deepen up this outer corner here. Yeah, I think that one probably would have been applied just fine. It looked like a little bit more of a shimmer, but I think it's because it's got that suspended glitter in it. This is the first Persona brush that I used. I just cleaned it up a little bit. We're just gonna blend those in here. So that is definitely more of a satin shade, where it's got like suspended shimmer in it without being like a full metallic or a strong shimmer. Yeah, definitely feeling like a brush would have been the way to go. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of it right out here. Pretty berry color. Yeah, like that. My husband's gonna be like, hey, you put on all the eyeshadow to run some errands today, didn't you? All right, so because of that, man, I really want to try this like lavender lilac color. Let's swatch a few just to kind of see what we're looking at here. So I'm picking up some of that, throw that right there. Very much a light bluish lavender color, totally different. I'm gonna grab this one that's a little bit more of a green. It's like a green suspended with a orange. I don't even know that you can see that coming through. I like it. These ones look a little bit more saturated. Let's look at this color, this copper one right here. Take that over here. Oh wow, that's bold. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to be as vibrant as it was. Okay, and then let's take this one right here. That feels like it's a kind of a chunkier formula. Wow, that's pretty too. Wow, that gives a lot of sparkle. I don't even know that you guys can see this. Those are really pretty. That one is definitely more of a glittery topper. I'm not really feeling it right now. I kind of want to try this shade that I didn't, this shade that I didn't swatch, which is like a peach shade. I'm gonna take this kind of peach shimmer on this brush here. This is one that I probably could have applied with my fingers. Love that. Can you hear my husband starting something in the microwave? Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. I didn't want to go too overboard with the shades since we're going to be out in natural light. I gotta go to Costco, you know, the thing. I'm excited to get to go out. Yesterday we actually went out and ran some errands and did a little shopping, which was fun. We went to Marshall's, we went to Old Navy, we went to Ulta. We went and had dinner. I mean, it was just really lovely. Today, my husband's been working his butt off, getting some stuff done around the house. He's been such a big help since I've been injured. And here I am playing with makeup. Yeah, love this. These shades are blending, and they actually seem like they're functioning really well as a color story. Loving this so much right now. I feel like I've gotten some more combinations that I could really use. I think I could use these matte, like that to me is a look. This may be a little bit different. That quite possibly harder to see this as a look. Could definitely see that as a look. When I start looking in squares, I can start to build together other color stories. I love doing that. Sometimes I look down a diagonal and you can get a completely different look. Maybe not that one. That was a little too shimmer heavy. That one might be interesting because that's more of a satin with the green. That could be pretty. I can see a lot of 2 or 3 shadow looks coming together with this. I think it would be actually really pretty. Let's try some of these liners here. So we've got 3 of them. One of them's kind of a copper color. We've got this pink or kind of like fuchsia matte, and then we've got a bronzy color. I kind of want to use this down below. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to use this under my lower lash line because I want to bring in that copper from above down below. I think that's pretty. I have a little dregs of some eyeliner, or not eyeliner, mascara on from before, so I've got kind of like a darker lash line because of that. We'll call it lived in. I want to try the brown in my waterline. These gel formulas are really easy to use. Okay, I'm loving this in my waterline because it's bringing a little sparkle to it, and it's not so closed off as a black would be. Okay, and now we've got to take the purpley berry colored fuchsia one. We're doing a little bit of it up here on this lash line, right on the outside, and we'll connect it right down here with that kind of peachy, coppery color. That one's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more soft. I'm not really seeing that show up, but I think that makes actually a nice segue and a nice daytime look. Loving this. Good makeup day. Super happy. Let's get some mascara on. All right, you guys, I'm back. I put a little setting powder on, a little mascara. I'm loving this. The only thing left to put on is a little lip gloss. So we'll throw some of this on here. I think that kind of blended the colors that I had together a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I love my makeup. I suspect this heavy petal palette is going to be in regular rotation for me. I think that I definitely have what I need to work with in order to get what I would call 3 distinct looks. Like I want to do, you know, a fun daytime look, kind of a little bit more like I have going on right now. Something a little bit more work appropriate. Again, I work in a conservative corporate environment, so serious makeup is a little bit more, you know, traditional makeup, I guess, subtle. That's kind of the MO. And then I feel like I can really dip into some of these really fun colors to do something smoky and dark and sultry for date night. I'm thrilled. This is going to be like my go-to palette for a while now. I can already tell you. I love the way my makeup looks. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna go run some errands, get out of your guys' hair. I hope you guys consider sticking around. I didn't get any of this in PR. None of this came from ColourPop as a gift to me. I purchased this with my own money, and I don't regret it at all. Gel liners, absolute win. The lip kit collection, yep, absolutely. The gloss is fine, it's comfortable. I threw in an extra, you know, blush and bronzer into the mix. Yeah, that was it for my makeup today. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.